Hello grade 12s and welcome to part 3 of quadratic functions which is under the topic of functions and inverses. So I made that, so please take it down and make sense of that. Whoops. So number 1 states the sketch graphs of linear function f of x is equal to 7x minus 4. Here's f of x. And quadratic function g of x is equal to negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 14 are sketched below. Here's g of x, which is the parabola. Lines CF and AI are perpendicular to the x-axis. So here's CF, here's AI, perpendicular to the x-axis. So there's those 90 degrees. And then 1.1 states, calculate the coordinates of A and B, the x-intercepts of g of x. Here's A, here's B. So, as usual, x-intercept y is 0, right? So g of x is 0. What's g of x? Negative 2x squared plus 12x plus 14 is 0. Divide everything by negative 2. So, going to have x squared, 12 divided by negative 2 is minus 6x, 14 divided by negative 2 is minus 7, 0. You can use the quadratic formula, x and x. Factors of 7, 7 is a prime number, so it's only going to be 7 and 1. Give the bigger number the sign of the middle term, minus, plus. X plus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 7 is equal to 0. So x is negative 1, or x is 7. Now, A is to the left of the y-axis, so A is negative. b is to the right of the y-axis, so b is positive. A, negative 1, 0, and b, 7 and 0. Then 1.2 states, determine the coordinates of C, the x-intercept of F. So here's C, and is the x-intercept of F, the linear function. So as usual, x-intercept y is 0. So f of x is 0. What is f of x? 7x minus 4 is 0. Then you solve for x. 7x is equal to 4. When it goes to that side, it becomes positive. 7x over 7. 4 over 7. X is 4 over 7. C, 4 over 7 and 0. We can write it as 0,57, still fine. And then 1.3 states, calculate the length of AC. So, from here to here, from here to here, calculate the length of AC. AC is x of C minus x of A. What is x of C? 4 over 7. Minus what is x of A? Negative 1. Negative times negative is positive. over 7 or you can say 1,57 units. That's still fine. 1.4 states, determine the coordinates of D, the y-intercept of F of x. So here's D, it's the y-intercept of the linear function. So y-intercept x is 0. So we're going to say f of 0 is, or 7x, sorry. F of 0 is 7 times 0 minus 4, which is 0 minus 4, which is negative 4. So D, x is 0 and y is negative 4. I hope that makes sense. One 1.5 states, calculate the coordinates of E, the y-intercept of G. There's E, here's E, and it's the y-intercept of the parabola. So as usual, y-intercept x is 0. So we have to calculate G of 0 is negative 2 times 0 squared plus 12 times 0 plus 14. Which is just negative 0 plus 0 plus 14, which is 14. Then E, x is 0 and y is 14. I hope that makes sense. 1.6, determine the coordinates of F, a point on G of x. Where is F? Here is F. And we're told that it's a point on the parabola. So remember, we were told that CF and AI are perpendicular to the x-axis. So it means that x of C is x of F. Therefore, x of F is 4 over 7, if I remember correctly. Yes, 4 over 7. Then we need to calculate G of 4 over 7 plus 14. Plus 14. 990 over 49. Which you can write as 20,20. So f is the point, x is 4 over 7, y is 990 over 49. 1.7 states, calculate the coordinates of I, a point on F. Here is I, and we are told that it's a point on F, the straight line graph. So that means since AI is perpendicular to the x-axis, x of I is x of A. So x of I is x of A, -1. Then we need to calculate f of -1. 7 times -1 minus 4, which is -7 minus 4, which is -11. So I is the point, x is -1, and y is -11. I hope that makes sense. Hope I'm not going too quickly. 1.8 states, determine the coordinates of G and H, the points of intersection of f of x and g of x. Here is G, first quadrant, and here is H, third quadrant. So at the points of intersection, you're going to say f of x is equal to g of x. Right? What is f of x? 7x minus 4. What is g of x? -2x squared plus 12x plus 14. Then take everything to the left. It's going to be 7x minus 4 plus 2x squared minus 12x minus 14 is equal to 0. Then we have 2x squared. 7x minus 12x is -5x. And then -4 minus 14 is -18. Alright, factorization. Factors of 18 are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, and 3 and 6. Where should we put x and where should we put 2x? Let's put x here and 2x here. Bigger number sign of the middle term, negative, positive. Positive 1 times 2x is 2x. X times -18 is -18x. We get -16x. So that's not it. We move to x plus 2, 2x minus 9. 2 times 2x is positive 4x. X times -9 is -9x. 4x minus 9x is -5x. Aha! So luckily we got them. So this is the factorized form. You can use the quadratic formula, it's still fine. So it's going to be x plus 2, 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. So we have x plus 2 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 2, or 2x is equal to 9. Divide both sides by 2. So we have x is negative 2, or x is 9 over 2. Then you substitute it into the easier formula. So let's take f because it's a linear function. So we're going to calculate f of negative 2 is 7 times negative 2 minus 4. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14 minus 4, which is negative 18. Then we calculate f of 9 over 2. 7 times 9 over 2 minus 4. 63 over 2 minus 4. 55 over 2. Or you can write 27,5 or 27,50. Now, G is in the first quadrant and both coordinates are positive. H is in the third quadrant and both coordinates are negative there. So G, first quadrant is the positives, right? G, x is 9 over 2 and y is 55 over 2, and H, x is negative 2, y is negative 18. So let's see if we use g of x, it's still the same. Negative 2 times negative 2 squared plus 12 plus 14. Negative 18, 9 over 2. 55 over 2, or 27,5. Here it is. So I hope that made sense. Forgive me, as for the answers, I am very much behind. So I'll show you the answers for all three sections in a separate video. Please forgive me. Thank you very much. If you found this helpful in any way, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you.